Ugh, what was that? What was that YouTube password again? Oh, wait. There it is. Alright, whatever. I'm pretty sure we didn't miss that much. Crazy prediction. Well, I suppose it's time for me to give some answers. Oh yeah, and hopefully you don't mind the background. It's just because I thought it would look cool and kind of relaxing in the background while I talk. Because I don't want to do too many edits this video, or almost any at all. Since it will take me a lot longer to edit a video, and it also has the side effect of it feeling a lot more natural without having a meme machine type of edits in your face. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it like that. But now that that's out of the way, join me as we speak about the year 2025. So, why I have been missing for so long. Now, I'm really sorry that I have to make so many of these videos every time, but if we go into detail, I've been missing, or I've not been uploading for a year for two things. One of the reasons is, if I'm being really honest here, I was lazy and procrastinating. If I'm being fully honest here, there were many times where I've been lazy and procrastinating the video. I have worked on it a little bit, but I didn't make much progress because, I was lazy and procrastinating. And yeah, that's on me. That's a fully skill issue on me, and I take full responsibility for it. For this reason, there is no backup thing or any justification. It's fully on me. The second reason is, the second reason kind of does sound like a justification, but it was mostly because of everything else that happened in my life during 2025. I had to focus on school, and most importantly, as you probably know from my community posts, I have found Jesus. I generally found my faith in Jesus. I know this comes out of nowhere, but believe it or not, actually, my faith in Jesus Christ has been, kick-started, you could say, since November 2024. But this is like the first video, and my Christmas community post is like the first instances of me actually being open about it on in the internet and social media. And the point why is, well, I decided hey, this YouTube channel is a gift from God. Might as well use it if I'm gonna spend hours on it. Might as well use it for something fruitful and actually spread the gospel on it. Which is why I mean by this video having a deeper message with it than just an excuse video. It's because if you haven't come to Jesus already, I really urge you to do so too. Now, I'm not forcing you or anything, and I know everyone has their beliefs about it and whatnot, but, faith is called that for a reason. It may not make sense, but it really fills the void in your heart and does give you a better purpose than this world could give you. Now, nothing against atheists or anyone else that doesn't believe in specifically Jesus, for example. I want to talk about, my shared story for a little bit. Not of pride, but just as an example, alright? Since I was once an agnostic, you could say, or I also didn't really believe in Jesus that much. And when I just looked at my life, there was a point in my life where I just really, examined it and just went huh. Yeah, is this really all that I want from life? I was seeking just something more, And it was during a time where I was feeling low, everything wasn't really working out, and, there was just a call for Jesus, so many people were talking about it. I saw so many videos about Jesus. I saw so much about Jesus on the internet. And then not just solely that. People talked about it, as I said, and much more. And that just clung to my head. And then it was just kind of like a snowball effect, where I just began giving myself to Jesus because I just felt like a pull towards him. And over that spiraled over time to today. Especially since the teachings of Jesus include stuff like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Self-control especially, because the teachings of Jesus really taught me and taught everyone who believed in him over the centuries to just deny your own pleasures and the world to follow someone, in this case the Son of God, and to follow the Son of God who sacrificed himself on the cross for humanity's sins. The Son of God who was called Jesus Christ, who didn't really even have to do that, but still chose to do so, because of his endless love for us. And yes, of course, there are many arguments against the Lord, but like this principle just made it sound so attractive, like faith in general. And once I began, it only got better. And I'm not saying like if you believe in Jesus, life will get easier. No, it's actually it's the other way around actually. But also more worth it. Since Jesus does say that if we follow him, we'll have much conflict on this earth, but on the next life, that will have paid off. Especially since when I read the Newer Testament, like the 4 Gospel books, and there was a good point that's a wise person brought up, that the apostles of Jesus Christ, like they were also crucified, mauled, thrown off a roof, and stoned. And also for me, it didn't make sense. Like if Jesus was like a lie, I don't think these guys would have completely committed to him and still accepted him and not denied him even in death. Like that's something that's been stuck to me for a very long time now. And I know this just practically turned now into proclaiming my faith in Jesus, or more talking about my upload schedule, but I just needed to point that out there because there's not many people are talking about Jesus today, and every little video, every single speech could just plant a seed in someone. And if this video helps someone out there, then I'm glad to just push out this message. Since on this channel I also want now to sprinkle a bit of Jesus faith in it, While still I am gonna be gaming, of course, I just want to incorporate some Christian values and just talk about Christ generally also in said videos. Maybe even videos about solely teams revolving around Jesus, who knows. But my point being is that 2025, as when we're turning to the whole thing, I was distracted and lazy, and that was just on my part. But at the same time, it was also a year of rebuilding. It really made my faith, and 2025, despite me not uploading anything, was honestly my top year of my life if I had to rate it personally. Since it really brought me closer together to the Lord, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, But also on a finishing note here, I would like to apologize to you a little bit that I didn't release the 2 videos in January. I did release this one here, a video, which, it's already a celebration of its own that this channel is still active. Speaking about my new upload schedule, something that I really wanted to talk about, since I want to remake it, since my current upload schedule is absolutely cooked. So from now on, you can expect a video every month. And I know this sounds absolutely horrid, but in comparison to uploading once a year, I think that's definitely an improvement. And by that I mean for example, when this video is uploaded, 1 month from then is the deadline for my next one. So then you can expect a video every single month from then on, at latest, I mean here. It's just so you can actually expect something and not be completely random, because at least here with this, I can actually give you something and you can actually anticipate it. And I'd actually like to commit to this one. I know it may suck, but this is, for me, this is practically but I see this more as a training ground practically. If I can master this once a month upload schedule, then I might feel inclined to make it, I don't know, every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks if it works so well. And then slowly but surely transitioning to weekly uploads. That's kind of the goal here. So while a once a month upload schedule may not seem that attractive to you, it at least is way better than a yearly upload. And at least that one we can agree upon. But still, I don't want to waste too much of your time. So thank you very much for listening to the end here. And don't worry, I'm still working on the other gaming video that's gonna come out. And as I said, the latest you can expect it now to come is at the end of February. But thank you very much, and glad to hear you guys. Glad to be back. God bless, and no matter where you are right now in life, Jesus loves you. See ya next time.